They sprinting away from the 1,000 metre marker. Tonto, Muscat began well. Rainier is right there. Tarzan Man is just off. Then comes Bengal Boy. Miss Farlicious is on the outside. Then Sabre Edge. They're followed by Piano Man, who gives him about 6 length start at this stage. Tonto, Bengal Boy, the white blinkers, and Muscat is there. Miss Farlicious just off them. Tarzan Man, then comes Rainier. Sabre Edge between the two of them. And then they're followed further back by Piano Man. Astros towards the outside. Muscat, Tonto, Tarzan Man is on the inside. Miss Farlicious is starting to come forward. Bengal Boy on the outside. Miss Farlicious and Muscat, these are the two from Bengal Boy as they pass the 200 metre marker. Muscat's finding that extra though. And Muscat's going on to score. And Muscat's got it won by 2.5. Miss Farlicious second, Tarzan Man third, Piano Man ran fourth. Number 1, Muscat, kept together. There's the seal of approval. You'll see Bernard's already stamping the approval, the seal of approval down the neck, and Muscat wins it well, the Victory Moon. Goes off nice odds at R2.10 the win for Justin Snaith, and that's 5th career win. A very nice run from the filly Miss Farlicious. She moved up at about the 300, but there was much more to come for Muscat. Tarzan Man runs into 3rd. Piano Man runs into 4th. Tonto, then Bengal Boy, and they were followed by Astro, and then came Sabre Edge. We'll take a look at that head on shortly. 3 off the left, the pink cap, and that's Muscat. And Miss Farlicious also still under the hands, but then you'll see Muscat just starts to draw away and wins it well. Very, very clever of Bernard Fader. He got off at the start. He was wiping Muscat down. He only got on the last minute, so that weight only told when he got on the last minute. So he took all that weight off its back. Very, very intelligent. Race time, 56.30. Back to the studio.
Well, the good thing on the card has arrived here. Number 1, Muscat for trainer Justin Snaith. Had the 1 run in the province. It was a fair introduction to KZN, again behind Barbosa. And although he carried 61.5 on his back, it looked the right type of feel for him. Just having a look at the opposition that he was taking on today, Justin, well placed.
Yes, very much. Look, we're quite fortunate that he's dropped a lot in the merit training, but he deserves to. It's been 14 months since his last win. 2 operations, so I haven't had him too long, and I would have won with him in Cape Town, but unfortunately he was next door to legislate, so they both, the whole line was sick at the time, and we're just glad that, you know, the unfortunate things, I've got horses that I've brought in to tell that are fit, and then I've got some that were sick in Cape Town. They're going to need a run or two. So he's a perfect example. First run he needed, second run he was ready. So today was his day in this sort of quality field here. You know, if he didn't win, we would have been obviously disappointed. But it's so great to have Dennis and Gail here. They were travelling back and stayed an extra day. So I'm very thankful that they did.
Awesome to have Mr. Evans on course. As you mentioned, he's a big supporter of South African racing, supports a few yards, and really nice to have him in this wonderful place called Pietermaritzburg.
Without a doubt, and my grand's just up the road, so hello to her. Shame she was rushing back from Woolworths to watch the race, so just a little shout out to my grand right up the road. Yeah, well done to her too, and on having good grandsons.
Justin, before you leave us, big day on Saturday. How's your horses taking their prep? And Saturday is the start of our champion season, and you're stepping out some serious horses. Well,
look, I mean, I don't want to make excuses now, but it's just unfortunate that I got the worst draws, and we got to deal with it. So my season starts on a bit of a rocky note from the widest draws, and we're going to have to deal with that and make the best that we can, tuck them in, go up. You know, we're going to have to work it out. But the horses are well. But unfortunately, as I said, we never galloped in Cape Town. The ground's very hard there at the moment. So 1 or 2 of my horses that are starting for the big season will need their first runs.
Thanks for that, Justin.
Great, thank you.
We'll chat to you now, Mr. Evan. Let's get the jockey first. Bernard, just having a look at your rides. I know you picked up rides, but this looked to be the plum ride today.
Definitely on form. He's definitely the right horse, and he's also got a lot of talent, but it's just taken quite a while to get him to his best. He had a spider bite him, and he's had all sorts of things go wrong, and it's just nice to see him back with a lot of confidence. He went down like a winner today, and he came back accordingly. Well done to Justin and the whole team. And special thanks also to Mr. and Mrs. Evans. It's been a long time since I've had a winner for them. And it's just nice to have a winner for them. And well done to my sponsors. And also nice to have a winner when Justin's on track and he's down for the season and putting in a lot of hard work. And it's nice to pick up the rides and go on and win. Maybe he'll give me a few more from bad draws. I'll maybe help him out.
I've congratulated you earlier on, but what an awesome weekend it turned out for you, Bernard, and officially on air, brilliant stuff from you on Saturday at Turf and Tee.
No, thank you very much. It's easy when you're riding those proper Group 1 horses. They put themselves in the right position, and it's just a matter of getting them home. It's just nice to be associated with such nice horses. I'm very fortunate to ride a lot of smart horses and ride for some really nice people, and just hope I can keep on bringing them home for them.
What's your plan for our KZN season for your followers? Are you going to be traveling from Cape Town? Are you based in KZN?
I'll be based in KZN from the end of the month, but I will be raiding Cape Town. And it's just nice to spend a bit of time with Justin here.
Well played.
Thank you.
Nice double, Bernard fade up. As we mentioned, Mr. and Mrs. Evans on course. Come through, sir. Come through, ma'am. Firstly, welcome to Scottsville. This is your first time you're racing at this track?
No, we've had a few visits, and we've had some luck with Genial. She won here first time, which is very nice to see.
Talking about this horse, Justin mentioned that he's got his issues, but really nice to see him win again for you guys.
Oh, it's tremendous for us. If we go back, he won by 12 first time, 5 the second, and then his fourth run he broke the course record for 1,000 at Kenilworth that had stood for some time. And then since then, I think we might as well have stabled him in a casualty ward in a hospital, because he, one thing after another, knee chips, very bad, spectacularly bad spider bite, and then a throat problem. And to see Justin has brought the horse back to this sort of level again is fantastic.
I speak on behalf of the entire South African horse racing industry, both trainers and breeders, about your support. You're a big supporter of South African racing, and we appreciate it. And we've got very familiar with your colours that are renowned throughout the country.
Well, it's very nice of you to say that. We enjoy it. I don't think a lot of people realise we actually live here. We're South African. We're naturalised South Africans, and our home. We had a home in Cape Town, which we've now sold, and we live up near the Kruger Park. So, yeah, we're here quite often. It's only a 9-hour drive.
100%. Congratulations to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. It's been a lovely afternoon. We've had 3 runners. This, of course, has been the special one. The others were beginners, new racers. So we're very happy, and thank you to the team, Snaith's team, and our jockey Bernard. And of course, all the yard boys and grooms. It's wonderful. Thank you.
Hopefully this win helps that flu a bit.
No, I'm all right. I'm very well, thank you. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Last word, Mr. Evans.
Yeah, many thanks to Bernard. Bernard, we go back away, as he mentioned, and I think this might be the first win for us. Strangely enough, he actually flew to Singapore to ride a horse for us in a Group 1 race, and it went wrong the morning before the race. So, but like a good professional he is, he stayed the full month, impressed the people there wonderfully with his morning work. He went to work every morning, picked up rides, a few winners. But a wonderful boy, lovely.
I have no doubt that I'm going to see many, many more of you during our KZN champion season. You got some of your big horses here in the province, so all the best to them.
We look forward to it.
Well done to Mr. and Mrs. Evans. Of course, Newberry Racing with number 1, Muscat. That will be the popular result in the last leg of the jackpot.